Alright, here we are for round 4, and we won the die roll, which is great, obviously. Uh, However, we have some issues. First of all, we can't keep his hand because we can't cast anything, pretty much. Like, we can cast Force off of Daze, but then we can't cast Daze, we can't cast Deathrite or Cabal Therapy, it's just not a good situation. So we're mulliganing, and we're gonna go to 5. Because we're on the play and we only have 2 pulls to hit. Actually, hang on. Sorry guys. Yeah, so we actually would have a 60% chance of missing our land drop, which is too high. So we're gonna go to 5. Oh boy. Alright, well this time we get 1, 2, 3 pulls. So yeah, we'll keep. Not excited, obviously. Alright, that is technically a card that I'm willing to keep. So I am concerned about the fact that we haven't played against Miracles yet. Alright, well this isn't Miracles, so I'm definitely stoked on that. Definitely always happy to not play against Miracles. Also, he kept a very land-heavy hand. His hand is actually remarkably similar to ours. Because we have 1 land and a bunch of spells, and he has a few spells, but a whole bunch of lands. Like, if I were him, I don't think I would have kept that hand, especially on the draw. Like, it's so reliant on its Delver. I'm guessing this is probably the mirror again, because he's playing Dismember. Yep, okay, mirror match. So we daze, it gets dazed back, that's probably fine. I'm okay if he just wants to daze back. I mean, obviously our Delver is gonna die, but yep, daze is fine. So our goal is to hit a red land that will allow us to cast Lightning Bolt. Preferably under a spell. We want to hit like spell and then red land. Alright, well that is neither of the things I just asked for, which is bad. Alright, so he has Dismember and Gurmag Angler. Oh, good. So this is not looking good. This is looking a little grim for us. Well, we get to play another Delver, so that's something. His Delver is no more likely to flip than ours. Excuse me. Well, he hit it, so that's frustrating. He knows what's in our hand. He knows he can't cast any of the cards in our hand, which is brutal. And he gets to flip his Delver first, and well, we're on the play, but we mulled to 5, and it was a pretty unfortunate mull. Alright, so we take our licks, and mostly we're hoping to just hit a spell, I guess, like a Ponder. Ponder would be great, actually. Ponder is the card that I'm looking for more than anything else. Daze is not Ponder, but at least it's something. It's a card that we can cast, and it will counter his Dismember. Well, it won't actually counter his Dismember, because he can just cast it, but oh well. We are still technically ahead on the race for the time being. But he's going to cast that Gurmag soon. Did he cast his probe? He did cast his probe. Deathrite, huh? Good for you. That sucks. That's going to make this race a lot harder to win. Alright, so now we actually have something here. So now, we know he has Gurmag, which we don't care about. I think what I do is play Young Pyromancer here. Play Young Pyromancer, hold up Daze. And then, if all else goes well, he won't be able to block with that Aberration. So this is kind of interesting to know what's going to happen here. We could exile a land from our... Oh, or he could just do that, I forgot. So he did Flooded Strand, and he did Trop. He hasn't played the Volk yet. So no, we know his hand is Volcanic Island, Gurmag Angler. I'm guessing this is Angles coming down. He can gain 2 life with Deathrite, which is a shame. So right now I'm trying to decide whether or not to daze this, because daze just generates a token for us, which is good. And I think that's, you know, the ideal goal for this card. I don't think it's ever gonna do anything powerful right now. This also prevents him from gaining life this turn. We might actually be able to just win. Unfortunately, we run it. If we run, so I'm wondering if we bolt his Aberration, hit him for 3 in the air, then we have 2 attackers on the ground, which will just get blocked. Okay, so what we have to do here is bolt his Aberration. There wasn't really any world where we were getting around that. Well, Force of Will is a pain in the ass. Alright, so that's annoying, to say the least. And the fact that we can't cast our own Gurmag Angler is pretty brutal as well. Luckily, he's got nothing going on over there, because we know that his card is Volk. And of course he draws another Delver, which is not what we wanted to see at all. Rainstorm is sweet. Everything we wanted to see in a card right now. Alright, Lightning Bolt, DRS, land. I like all of these things. The question is, which thing do I like the least? Probably, like... Okay, so what do we want to play this turn, I guess is the real question. If we play Lightning Bolt on his Aberration, we can swing in and kill him? I think. That plan. I think I like that plan. Well, actually, I take that back. We don't get to kill him because he gained 2 life off of Deathrite. We can gain another 2 life, of course, but we don't care. Next turn, we get to play Gurmag. We don't have to. Like, we could play Deathrite, well, or rather, we could have put Deathrite on top instead of Gurmag. I just think Gurmag's better. He's going to pay to probe. Makes sense. Just draw dem cards. He cannot afford to kill us just yet. I suppose the real question is, do we play Gurmag Angler? Also, do we attack? The problem is I don't think trading off actually benefits us. Because he's the one with Deathrite Shaman in play. I think what we do is... Again, I could also just pass. But I'm not a big fan of that plan. I'm going to shuffle away this Deathrite. Go down to 8. Play Underground Sea. Gurmag. Hit the lands first. Spells next. Doesn't really matter what we take. And then we might be able to just get in an all-out swing for the victory next turn. He can only gain 2 life and go up to 5. Or he can try and cut us down. I'm curious about what happens if we attack with everything. The hell? Oh, Young Pyromancer. Hopefully that's fine. He has 4 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. So we could get in for the extra 3, but he could go up to 5 and make some profitable blocks. Alright, Brainstorm. Bring us home. Force of Will, Daze, Daze. That's not really what I was thinking of when I said bring us home. In fact, it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. So we need to be able to attack for 5 extra damage. So he blocks Aberration on Aberration, he blocks Angler on Pyromancer or something. Again, he has four blockers. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. That gets through for the 3. He gains 2. So yeah. I guess we put back like Daze Force. Since Force doesn't technically do anything right now. Alright, so we just have to sit tight for at least one more turn. It's just gonna try and kill us that way. Okay, that's fine, I guess. It does mean that we have to all-out swing next turn no matter what happens. But we're going to cast Daze on whatever the hell we get a chance to cast Daze on. Because we need to. It's our only shot at winning. I mean, if he just draws Bolt off this Brainstorm, then we're dead, but... Although, he can't actually cast Bolt now because he paid with his Volk, which is bizarre. He has 5 blockers, we have 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 attackers, still having the same exact issue we were having a second ago. But we knew what we were drawing, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Alright, so we have to all-out swing and just pretend like it's gonna work, even though it's not. Like, we know full well this plan won't work, but we have to try, because we have no other options anymore. Otherwise, he just exiles a spell, we go down to 2, on his turn, exiles a spell, we go down to 2 again. Or we go down to 0, excuse me. Brainstorm? Well, I guess that also saves them. Does give him blockers. And whatnot. Hell? Is he gonna get a Bolt? This Bolt, I'll be sad. Is he gonna Brainstorm again? I'm wishing I had put Daze on top. Oh, wow. So even if we hadn't done that, even if we had done Daze, we would have countered the Echoing Truth, and he would have had 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. We would have had 1, 2, 3, 4... we would have 6, 7, 8, 9 attackers. Wait, are you fucking kidding me? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Oh no. Oh no. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. We would have had 3 attackers get through and won the game! No! Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. Because of the way that he played, we actually could have won this game. We actually totally could have won this game. Because he's at 3, and if we had Daze here, oh, god damn it, I'm so upset now. I lost the game that I didn't have to lose. No, we could have won. We could have won. No. Damn, that hurts a lot. Are we even dead? No, we're definitely dead. But like, oh, wow. Woo-wee. If we had just kept the Daze on top instead of Force of Will, we would have won this game, because he would have tried to counter, it wouldn't have worked, and then he would have died. He would have just gotten run over. Ugh. So brutal. If we lose this match, I'm going to be really upset with myself now. Because that is an absolutely horrible way to lose. I had the win. Ugh. I just wasn't thinking. Jeez, man. That's brutal. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. I'm really sorry, guys. Ugh. God, I'm gonna be kicking myself over that for a good long while. Okay, what do we want? We want Dark Blast. What do we want? Do we want Power Blast? It's probably okay. Flusterstorm's just better than Spell Pierce in this matchup. We definitely don't want to cut Dazes, so I think this is just the list we run. We could shave a Force in favor of bringing in another Flusterstorm or something. Don't hate that. God, I'm really upset with myself. Because our opponent misplayed and we could have really capitalized on that. But, damn. Damn. Alright, we keep this. We're not excited by it, but we keep it. God, I'm upset. Alright, but I just gotta you know, when you make a huge misplay like that, what you gotta do is just keep your head down, focus on the game at hand. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna forget about that. Wasteland is certainly a card. So we're gonna brainstorm in response. Wasteland, huh? Alright, so I guess the question is, what cards do I not want? Although I could just put, like, Grixis Delver. That seems fine, actually. Oh, actually, now I'm just shuffling away days, so that was a mistake. Probably. Yeah. So hopefully we can punish him for his aggressive wasteland play by, you know, aggressively wastelanding him. Bolt it. Bolt it, you won't. Delver. Do I even want to daze that? I don't, actually. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see, but okay. Bolt his Delver. Waste. Attack for 1. I don't think I'm going to daze that. I could, but I'm going to choose not to. Chose not to shuffle. It's a shame, but oh well. Our play is going to be almost identical this turn. No spell, huh? Neat. Attack for 1. Play over number 2. Waste away his land, which probably isn't going to work now because he ponder. So I'm hoping to either draw a land that will let me cast Deathrite or just any spell. Preferably Gitaxian Probe. He might be trying to use that to draw into lands. If he doesn't have any. But he's not exactly telegraphing that with this play. Like, if I daze this, I might be able to keep him off land for a turn. But I don't think that's important. I think it's more important to just daze a threat or daze a bolt that comes at a Delver. Like, I know we've put all this work into disrupting him, and it'd be a shame if that work were to wait, but brainstorm, you say? You know what, I think I'm finally at the point where I'm ready to daze. Maybe it's a mistake, but if he's willing to be so aggressive with that brainstorm, then I feel like he's under the gun a bit. I could choose to, like, just play Polluted Delver and pass, but I think that's a terrible plan. The reason why you would do that is so that you could shuffle away something bad with the fetch trigger, but I'd rather just Deathrite Shaman down, get it out there, get some more aggro going. So he knows that our hand is just Volk Dismember. And if we can, what we're going to do is save this member for his Gurmag. Bolt? Ugh. Strange bolt. Alright, we see a bolt of our own, which is sweet. I really hope we can win this match. I'm going to be so upset if we don't. I just never, like, ugh. I don't know why I put the force on top. I guess I thought I might have time to use it, but jeez. Clearly I did not have the time. Bolt, you say? Yeah, that'll happen. I don't have any way of stopping it, so it does just resolve. Hopefully he plays, like, Deathrite here, and then we just bolt it. Well, I guess not hopefully, but, well, there's the Deathrite. And here's our bolt. And get rid of, I don't know, it probably doesn't matter. Do I even need to brainstorm right now? Honestly, probably not. I can wait. Generally, I don't like brainstorming without a fetch land in play, if I can avoid it, and I think I have the luxury of avoiding it right now, because he has not much going on. You really just gonna pass the turn? Alright. I am totally fine with that. A second brainstorm, huh? Okay, well, second verse, significantly worse than the first, but oh well. I'm just wondering what the hell could be in his hand. He has 5 cards in hand. How does he have nothing to do? Alright, in this case, I am going to brainstorm in response, which normally I wouldn't, but if I can just hit like a Daze or something, maybe not Daze, because Daze isn't that impressive, but okay, this is just going to be hard to figure out what we want to keep and what we don't. I think Brainstorm can go away, and then we'll draw Delver on turn, so that's fine. I really want to Daze this, but I know it's a bad idea. Because, like, he'll still be able to cast stuff. It doesn't matter, you know? Now that we have Dismember and Dark Blast, I don't think he's winning this game. Basically ever, because we're drawing a Deathrite, or because we have Daze for any threat he tries, sorry, let me back up. We have Daze to prevent any sort of removal spell on our Deathrite. Even if he does find a way to fight through that, we have Delver coming down, which is going to flip off our other Daze. And we have Dark Blast to deal with all of his threats, plus Dismember, or we have Dark Blast to deal with his small threats, Dismember to deal with his big threats. I think I see a Dismember coming on. Gurmag. Gurmag is totally fine. I don't care about Gurmag either. So the question is, do I just dome him for 2 here? Or do I, like, Dismember trying to keep my life total up? So next turn I'm gonna play Delver of Secrets and nothing else. I'm just gonna play Delver and probably Dismember this thing. I guess either way I have to do what I have to use my mana and avoid Deathrite Shamaning. Though I guess next turn I can attack, can't I? If I do it, yeah. Here's what I'm going to do, because this lets me get in 1 extra point of damage. And it's all about eking out every point of damage you can. I already made one unbelievably huge mistake. I'm not going to make another one. Right, nice try, but nah, bruh. Wait, lands aren't blue. That was... Oh, fuck. That was dumb of me. Lands are not blue. That was a huge misplay on his part. And an even bigger misplay on my part. Alright, so play Delver. Actually, hang on, play Dismember first. So if this gets countered, I'm just gonna feel like a massive dope. Right, that's whatever, I guess. Delver, pass turn, we take a hit, and then we probably just win the game. I'm guessing, more likely than not. Because we know our Delver's gonna flip. And then we can just bash him. Oh, he has a Dark Blast of his own. Okay. So, in that case, we're not quite as winning as I thought. But we're still mostly just winning. Brainstorm. I don't remember that being in the mix. Alright. But we don't have to do anything. We just have to hit him twice with Deathrite, so that's what we're going to do. Unless he tries to stop us. And he can't do the fancy Dark Blast play. So he just loses? I feel like he just loses. Like, does he get to hit us for 5? Yes. Do we care? No. So we might be able to capitalize on our opponent just making misplays. If I can, you know, avoid doing the same thing. On the draw, cut and dazes, bring back Force, bring back, like, Spell Pierce probably. This is scary. This is definitely going to be scary. Like I said, I do think, I mean, our opponent main decking Echoing Truths is very peculiar, but I ultimately think that our opponent is less good of a player than we are. We just made, you know, one huge mistake. And, ugh. It's an interesting hand. Deathrite gives us a threat. We're on the draw. We have a lot of lands, but if we had, like, if any card in this hand was a Brainstorm, I'd be much happier about keeping it. But as it sits, like, we have double Wasteland, but that's way worse on the draw, because if he just plays, like, turn 1 threat, we're screwed, because we can't stop it. So I'm gonna have to mulligan this hand. This hand is better. I don't want this third land. It doesn't do anything for me. So even if he plays turn 1 Deathrite, we can stop it. Which is sweet. Okay, so nothing from him. Do I just play Underground Sea and pass? I think so. Maybe I should have played Scalding Tarn and pass, because if he Wastelands this, that means we can't do Dark Blast shenanigans. I really hate it when they do this, because it's like such a clutch play. Like, you're so... You're in such bad shape when you're brainstorming like this, but I just don't think it's worth card from my hand to prevent that. Not with the hand that I have. Fuck, he did it. He did it. Alright, so now most of our Dark Blast shenanigans are offline. At least our fun Dark Blast shenanigans. By which I mean we can't take out Deathrite Shamans anymore. So that was probably a mistake on my part. And if he dazes, I will force. We need to kill that thing. Like I said, because we can no longer deal with 2 toughness creatures using Dark Blast, we just have to get rid of that damn thing. Alright, so this is probably a good sign. Especially if he shuffles. Because if he shuffles, he might not have land. and then we can just destroy his only land. Well, he chose not to shuffle, so that's a bad sign. But he didn't play land. I'm not going to draw Dark Blast because we don't need to yet. Lands. Take him off his lands. Hopefully. And then maybe we just top deck like Deathrite or something. If he ever top decks Deathrite, we're in trouble. Unless, of course, we get Bolt. Nothing? I love that. I love that he has nothing. Let's open up these graveyards. Again with the just ridiculous brainstorms. I think I'm just gonna go for it. He's clearly trying to draw into something, and I don't know what that something is, but I don't want him to have it. Like, he's been doing nothing this whole time, so I'm guessing that whatever's going on over there, it's not helping him. But we really need to draw a real threat. Alright, well, taking away our second Dark Blast doesn't do that much. It does something, it's just not much. God, I'm really tense right now, because I do not want to lose this match. And the fact that he has yet to play a threat makes me hopeful that we can. Come on, Gurmag. Oh my god. Just keep getting flooded instead of drawing things that we actually need. I should have played Pluto Delta there, that was just me being dumb. But because I have two fetches, I'm happy to crack one of them. Obviously I won't crack both in case we draw Brainstorm. Hey, look what we drew, it's a Brainstorm. Now the question is, do we do it now or on his upkeep? I think now. I just want to play a threat. That's kind of my goal here. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Wow. Fetch, fetch, bolt, huh? Well, we don't putting away. Pick up Trop. This is not looking great for us, but it's also not looking good for him, considering he has yet to do anything, and he has tons of cards in hand. I don't really understand what's in his hand other than just like a busload of counter magic, I guess. We'll see if that's what it is. Alright, so obviously we don't want to get rid of Dark Blasts. Other than that, probably doesn't matter too much. Alright, let's see what he's got. Well, he didn't have a counter spell, so he doesn't know what's in our hand, but he can probably guess. Fluster Storm? Okay. Yeah, playing Cabal Therapy in this matchup is just a mistake. Like, keeping it in after sideboard is just not a good idea. Though he was probably digging for Flusterstorm because he has removal. I'm guessing. Yep, Dismember. Which member? Dismember. Well, Spell Pierce, you are a turn too late, my friend. Well, Spell Pierce obviously doesn't do anything, but I really am frustrated about him being able to resolve Ponder because... Oh, and he chose not to shuffle. That's terrifying. He doesn't play a threat. So peculiar. Alright, DRS. Love it. It's not a fast clock, but it's a clock. It's a clock, we have protection, we have removal, like, we can get there. Or actually, I guess I should use Spell Pierce, shouldn't I? Yeah, suck it. So, let's see, so it's a 7-turn clock, minus a turn and a half, because of Lightning Bolt. Fire? Oh, come on, man. God damn it. Alright. Force of Will, which is not helpful. Ay, 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 ay. This is just absolutely nail-biting. Did we kill one of his anglers already? No, we did not. So he's got 2 anglers as live draws. We only have 1. Alright, this is a nice draw, kind of. It's not a nice draw in the sense that this force doesn't do anything, but at least we have Bolt. And it is a card, it's a threat that can get out of hand very, very quickly. If he doesn't just kill it. Alright, Delver is fine. We'll Bolt it when we get the chance. I'm gonna wait till my turn. Oh, actually, no, we can just use Dark Blast, can't we? Dark Blast, make a free token. Not sure why he even bothered to play it. Just gives us a target for that Dark Blast, but whatever. I mean, we know that he's not a great player. Gurmag, well, Gurmag is gonna be a Gurmag. I'm gonna draw Dark Blast here. It's definitely a bit of a, whatchamacallit, telegraph, but he might not see it. Well, he saw it. So that still might not actually matter now that I think about it. Especially, like, because if he attacks, then I can still make this same play that I'm trying to make. I'm assuming he has a way to interact with this, but even still. Lock. Wait for damage to resolve. Echoing Truth. Alright, alright. That's actually fine. Like, it's frustrating, but we don't take any damage this turn, and we get to repeat the play next turn anyway. Whoops, pop the graveyard back in. Draw Dark Blast. Like I said, we're just going to repeat the same play that we did last time. If he was going to Echoing Truth, he should have done it before we blocked. I don't know why he decided to do it otherwise. Well, I guess we could have killed this thing then, right? This is the part where he learns that lands are not actually colored. So yeah. No attacks. Absolutely love it. Probably just Dark Blast this to make a token, which we'll be able to attack with. Draw Dark Blast. Attack with a token. Not a fast clock, but it gets the job done. Like, this Gurmag Angler is out of commission until he finds a way to counter this plan. Yeah, you already know what our plan is, champ. Actually a pretty solid plan, if I do say so myself. As long as he doesn't counter the plan, it's a good plan. Alright, so do we Dark Blast just for the sake of making another token? I think not. I think I'd rather just draw. Draw some real cards. Ooh, that counts as a real card. get rid of all our creatures, I think, because I don't really want him to gain more life than is possible. And we'll get rid of lands. Sweet. Now we're really in the driver's seat. Because Dark Blast lets Gurmag attack with impunity. Okay, that's fine. Fine in the sense that, like, I can't do much about it. I think I just Dark Blast the Panther. Sure, he gets to make a token, which I don't care about. Oh my god. Well, this time he's doing it intentionally. Just he wants a token. Which is like, whatever. We'll draw Dark Blast next turn, we don't need it immediately. If we tap deck another Bolt, then we probably just win the game outright, but it's fine to continue to play it safe. How many Bolts are in exile? None. So we actually still have 3 Bolts left in our deck, which is awesome. Not that we're going to draw one, because we're going to draw Dark Blast instead, but, you know. The hell is this? Play cards, that's not fair. Oh wow, he has a second Gurmag Angler, huh? Alright, well, that's something. It definitely counts as something. Cabal Therapy? No! Okay, well, he knows we have Bolt, so Bolt's gotta come down on his face, I guess. So right now, I think our biggest enemy is the clock. I want to blast. Unfortunately, the card I was going to draw is Bolt, which is a real shame. Alright. Still have 2 Bolts left in the deck. So the reason I wanted Dark Blast is because Dark Blast actually gets rid of Gurmag Angler. Or not get, it doesn't get rid of, but, you know, it eliminates it as a card that I need to care about. Alright, well, rather you didn't do that. What is this, Lightning Bolt? Alright, well, Strix. F6 through the turn. Actually, how many, he has, what, 1, 2, 3 blockers, we have 5 attackers? That means we're just 1 damage away from killing him. Don't have any more bolts. Damn it, I milled another bolt. Alright. So actually, I think that if I just Dark Blast this Elemental, I can attack for lethal, maybe? Delver? Okay. I think my plan here is get rid of Delver. Dark Blast. Get rid of Elemental. Now I can just, I can attack for lethal, and I think I will just do that. Yep, and GG. Whew, oh my god, that was so stressful. I was really didn't want to lose that third game because of the huge misplay I made in game 1. But yeah, our opponent was really bad. Like, my god, just playing Blasts on lands and stuff, like, wow, that was terrible. It was really dumb. Anyway, whew, my heart is racing. Okay, so into the finals, and we're 4-0, so we might just take this whole thing down.